Today, me and Luke are going to put our um, rank movie villains. I'm doing this off of the Cody the Leech video, so I might change these up a bit. So it's perfect specimens, like the best movie villain. Nightmare Fuel. They're super scary. Staying power. Um, I don't really. I would say I'm just gonna put this as they're all right. That's where I want them to be. All right. Dollar store scares, not really they're not that, they're not all that. And then some kind of mistake means obviously that should never have been made a slasher.
All right.
First one is the Swamp Thing, and I originally thought that was actually the guy from Jeepers Creepers, the Creeper.
Dude, I
Jeepers
did too.
Creepers.
From afar, it totally looks like that. I would personally put Swamp Thing at there all right.
I never watched the movie. I've only read the comics, and because of the comics, that makes me want to put him like a high. But I've never seen the movie. Is the movie any good?
The movie is like the most mid movie I've ever seen in my life.
Actually, is it actually
It's
based off
like
the DC character?
yeah, it is. It's based off of the DC character, but like I don't know. Like if you're comparing it to like the original Swamp Thing run, it is
So it's just not that good. You're saying basically.
that you would like be like, oh, okay, that's like perfection.
Mm. Yeah, you did like out there for a second, but I mean, I haven't seen it. I'm gonna agree with you on this. But then you have you know how I am on this movie, on the thing.
I mean, it's the perfect specimen.
Exactly. There was that scene where like the head is like coming loose and like spouts the claws. An amazing scene. Some of the best. The freaking dog scene too. He's
Oh
gotta
my
be.
god, when all the tendrils start shooting out, man,
Yeah.
that is kind of that is like I know that you can put multiple per tier, but like I think it's going to be pretty hard to like top the thing.
Yeah, I think that might be like the top of the perfect specimen. The Predator. Is next. I've never been high on the Predator. In my opinion, he's dollar store. He's not like scary to me. He doesn't like scare me. Um, I always feel like he's just best in a shitty action film.
Yeah, and I mean I think that's really where he lives. Like I don't even necessarily think of Predator as being a horror movie, if I'm being completely honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know if I connotate it as a scary film either.
Like I mean like like there is that scene. I think at the beginning before they reveal the Predator, it's a little suspenseful, when they run into all the like skinned dudes dangling from the ceiling.
Yeah.
But like I think in general, I mean I definitely wouldn't put him in dollar store because like it's a well designed character and the movie it fucks so hard. I love Predator. It's just that like it's not I don't think he is in the same reality as a lot of these other movies.
Yeah, I think okay, fine. We should put him in they're all right, but I think we should put the Swamp Thing down in dollar store scares. But what
Yeah,
you
I think
say?
Swamp Thing. I think looking at the competition here,
Mm.
Swamp Thing it just doesn't cut the mustard.
Okay, so this next one, the Terminator. This is the T-2000, right?
T-1000,
One
yeah.
T-1000. Yeah, sorry, T-1000. And the T-1000 is nightmare fuel.
I would say so. I mean,
He might
like
even be up here.
obviously,
I think he's better than the normal, the T-200. Right? That's the normal Terminator.
I think it's the T-800, I believe.
T-800. I think he's better than the T-800.
I mean, he's definitely like if you asked me who would you rather get chased by, like if you were Sarah Connor, who would you be more scared of? The T-1000 because like realistically, I mean, if you look at the hoops they had to jump through
Yeah,
just to
defeat this
like they
guy,
literally it's insane. Like they literally had to melt him in lava.
dude. Okay, like I'm just saying, right? The T-800 is cool and all, but I don't see in my head. I can't see the T-800 being better as like a character design. Like obviously he's a better like he's in the first one and the first two are like some of the best sci-fi films of all time. But I feel like the T-1000 goes up here and the T-800 would go down here.
I'd say that I disagree with that, not fundamentally based on your reasoning, because I do agree that the T-1000 is scarier. The only
Mm.
reason I'd say anything about that is because, like, in the first Terminator movie, when like the endoskeleton is first revealed for the Terminator, I would say that's one of the most iconic designs in film history,
I would say
like of
so
all time.
too, but I'm saying then we got the T-1000. I think the T-1000 was just a step up.
I mean, I agree with you in that, which is why I'm not gonna like be like, oh, that doesn't make sense. I think that for me at least, there's a part of me that's going on this just based solely off of like
Nostalgia,
character
yeah,
design. And I feel like there's like an element to the T-1000 where it's like, you know, all of the scenes of the T-1000's endoskeleton are all like gooey, like weird,
yeah.
old school
Well, he doesn't have an
CGI.
endoskeleton. He is just
Well, no, but I mean, but like whenever you see like what's
yeah,
underneath the machine, it's sort of like this like weird, gooey, kind of metally kind of thing, and it's like, and I kind of consider that scene where before he like replicates someone, he looks kind of like the Silver Surfer as a bit of an
yeah,
endoskeleton. But like I feel like for me at least, off of a character design element, I think the T-800 is better. But I think that if we're going off of just like how scary they were, easily the
yeah.
T-1000.
Because
I
the
mean, the
T-1000,
T-1000.
like he doesn't talk, he doesn't do anything. Like I think there's a scene where he's running and he like turns his body fully around, and I'm like that shit was scary. That got me when I was a kid. I was like, oh man, because my grandpa was really
Yeah,
into Terminator. I
100%.
was like, that's got me.
And I forget his last name. I remember his first name's Patrick. He plays Red Dragon in Peacemaker now, but he was like he trained himself to not move his face while running. And in that scene in the garage where Will is riding away on his dirt bike,
Mm-hmm.
he was actually catching up to the dirt bike on his legs.
That's
Like the
creepy.
like he was actually about to make pace with the dirt bike. It was one of the craziest things I've heard. Like how like he I mean if you look at the way he became that character, I mean I think it kind of makes sense that they're so synonymous with one another.
So do you think we should just put both of them down on Nightmare Fuel and not put either of them above each other? In my heart, I feel like he's up there from being one of the best monsters.
I'm honestly going to say this, and maybe, and I mean, obviously, there's room to disagree with this. I would say that both of them are perfect specimens. Like, I mean, I mean,
I
obviously, they're not as scary, but like, because like
T
there
eight
are some
hundred
like
isn't even
movies
a
on here.
villain. He's only a villain in the first movie.
Well, yeah, but that's what I think of when I think of the T-800 as the first movie. I mean, obviously, in the second one, you're right, but yeah, I agree with that. Nightmare Fuel would be good.
Yeah,
I think I'm looking at it from like the like stance they take up in movie history, where it's like I'd say that like Terminator is probably one of the biggest, not just like horror movies, but like sci-fi
sci-fi.
movies of all time.
It's definitely up there. I feel like when I'm thinking of sci-fi, like what pops in my head, probably Aliens, Terminator, freaking Star Wars, and Star Trek. Those are what jumps in my
Yeah,
head.
and I think just to like be in that echelon, like I
Yeah,
mean, you're talking about movies that like, and I think that that's the thing that I respect most about it, is it kind of like grew out of the like designation of horror movie and went all the way into like genre defining. If that
yeah.
if yeah,
Okay, we'll put both of them
but
in
then again, I'm
up here. I don't think, but we are trying to objectively see them as a monster in horror films, and I don't know if I would
I
put them
was
as an objective monster that
yeah
high.
yeah
You know,
100%.
in
I
my
completely
personal
agree. I
opinion,
completely
I'm
understand.
going to say this for everyone who's watching. My personal opinion is this, but I'm going to leave them together because I also agree with Luke to an extent. Oh man, the killer clowns from outer space. You gotta be kidding me right now.
I put
This
them in
is
Nightmare Fuel.
do, I do too, but you have to remember, I really love this movie in my heart. In
Obviously, yes. I think that
in
I
my
think that
heart.
I know, but like it's like
They're
it's
definitely
not the
paced
best.
between for those guys.
I mean, it's definitely good, but like I will say that there are certain scenes in Killer Clowns where it's definitely not like the greatest movie of all time.
That's agreeable, but the thing is like as characters, I like how I
Oh,
like
they're yeah.
yeah
I'd say they belong in Nightmare Fuel. I mean, the only reason I don't put them higher is because like I see the next thing coming up,
yeah that's fair.
and that's like I think yeah. So,
We
but yeah, I
can't. We
completely
need
agree
to.
on.
We need to like reason our list out. We can't be playing everybody Nightmare Fuel. Otherwise, like the whole list would just be singing Nightmare Fuel.
I mean, there's gonna be some heartbreakers, but I do think there are some like pretty important things to me at least that I'm willing to designate to dollar store. I'm just looking at it from an objective perspective. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
All right. Let's just jump to the next one. I'm not going to take this as American Werewolf from London. I'm just taking this as werewolves, and I love werewolves, but they're not as strong as the other things on this list. I think that they're sitting in there all right. I
I would
personally,
put the I
yeah.
okay, I'm not okay, I will say werewolves in general, I hear you. I think that for me at least, when I see that image, all I think about is the transformation scene from the American Werewolf in London,
Dude, American
which I
Werewolf in
think if
London
we're talking
isn't
about
that great of a movie. I might be high on my horse in saying
no,
this.
it's not.
I do
It's
not
not.
like
No, I
that
don't think that's a
film.
bad
Like,
take.
it is not that fun to watch. Yeah, the scene is awesome, but I don't want to sit through the
I
movie
would
for one
say
scene.
though, but like I know, but all I'm saying is that from like just a pure perspective of that, like what Rick Baker did with the special effects in that one scene, the rest of the movie isn't the best movie ever. Like I mean, obviously it's not a great
Okay,
movie,
we are
and
taking
in the
werewolves here
parts,
as a whole, right? I do want to say that. We are taking werewolves as a whole, and I can't lie. Have you played the Quarry?
no, I haven't.
Dude, it's so good. And you know what? There, in that sense, because some werewolf media is amazing in my heart, I may give it a higher score. But currently, I just feel like the werewolves are alright. Overall in media. Currently,
I mean,
for
we're
me,
just looking at it like I think it's such a diluted thing because it's like it's like of course you have like there's some good stuff with werewolves in it, but I do think you're right. Like as a whole, like a werewolf, I think it's the same with like vampires. Like it's such a diluted
whoa.
thing where like,
Whoa. Nobody brought
okay,
vampires up.
pal.
Those are way fucking better than werewolves.
I think they're in a similar vein of like you've got this like established concept of a creature
Give me
that's just
three
if we're talking about them
good werewolf
because
movies
like
that you very much enjoy.
that I enjoy. Well, they're all shitty, but I'm not afraid to admit
Okay.
I'm not the biggest hater of the Benicio del Toro Wolfman. I'm not
You know what? I can follow with you on that.
like that's a fun fucking movie. I mean, obviously
That new Wolfman movie, whatever that was, Wolf something, that movie was so ass, it pissed me off. It had no good
it was
werewolf
so bad.
transformations.
Oh my god, it was bad. So I would say that like, but you got like Benicio del Toro's. I mean, obviously I know he's not the director; he's just the main actor. Wolfman. I think that was Guillermo del Toro, I believe, directed that. Um, if I'm not mistaken. But
I have a hot take about
that's good.
werewolves here.
What's your hot take?
I think the best werewolf movie is actually a vampire movie, and the best movie is Fright Night. Has the best
I thought
werewolf.
you were about to say Twilight. I
No.
really did think you were
Okay,
about to
you
say
know.
Twilight
Okay,
for a minute. I was like,
don't
whoa.
shit on Twilight. You know I love Twilight, but
I didn't know that.
dude, I own every Twilight movie and all the books and all the audiobooks on DVD and
Okay, I
hardcover.
will say this. I will say this. I think Twilight for me takes both. If we're looking at them as a whole, I think it takes both of them down.
I mean, that could be fair. It takes them away from being scary, but also Twilight definitely takes down werewolves, bro. If you're Team Jacob, get out of here. He
I mean,
literally
he
imprints
literally.
on a
I mean,
baby.
I'm speaking out of place because the only times I've engaged with Twilight were when my twin sister was watching them and I was hanging out with her. But like at the in the last movie, I believe he falls in love with a baby, right?
Yes, not in. It's weird, but he does imprint on her daughter. Yeah, who's a baby, newborn baby.
Jesus
So
Christ.
I'm not Team Jacob personally, but no, werewolves as a whole, like I think that the
I'd say they're
best
all right.
werewolf is from Fright Night, which is a movie about Dracula moving next door, which therefore in my heart means that werewolves can't be as good as vampires, or haven't yet been.
Well, I would say that, in my opinion, the best interpretation. Because here's what I'm going to say. I know that you've already disagreed with this, but I'm going to say this. I think that American Werewolf in London is not a great movie
It's not.
because of the fact that it doesn't have a lot of the werewolf in it. The majority of the movie is like
Is hyping up the
around the
werewolf.
werewolf.
No, and that's what all of
Yeah,
them do.
but
Everyone
when
does
that
that.
werewolf, when that werewolf is on screen, it just fucks too hard for me. Like I mean, like and I think that like if you're
No,
talking
the
about what the best
transformation
werewolf
is,
movie,
but how he looks after the transformation, running around the city, he looks dumb.
I think that's for me at least. I think that in the full body shots it does because
Yeah.
like you can definitely tell that they didn't like they wanted to just like have a dude in a suit. And he kind of the way that the werewolf he kind of reminds me of the Anguirus suit from
No, he kind of
Godzilla, where
reminds
it's
me of
like
Chud. Wait, let's pull up Chud. Chud. You've never seen Chud?
no, I haven't.
Dude, this movie's so fucking weird. They send mutated waste under New York City, and then the people down there become mutated monsters.
Oh my god! Pull up the original. Never mind. Don't worry about it. But
No.
I was just gonna say, like, the reason I think he kind of looks like the original Anguirus suit is because you can tell it's like a dude on his hands and knees, like,
Yeah.
and that brings it down. But I mean, I will say this: the transformation scene in American Werewolf in London, I think, makes it one of the best werewolf
Okay,
movies,
have
just
you
because of
seen
how
Fright
good that
Night?
one.
Have you ever seen Fright
I'm
Night?
not gonna. I mean, I have. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm not crazy about Fright Night.
Wait, is it?
Dylan, what's up with that search background
I have no
you got
idea.
there? What's up with that?
Dude, this death scene where the werewolf is laying there on the ground with like a yeah, with the kid's half werewolf, half not, laying there dead on the ground is so amazing.
I
And when
mean, you
they
know what?
pan
Fright Night
out,
does have incredible practical effects.
yeah, when they do that pan out too, dude, that it got that bro. And this the kid, bro, look at him. Like they did so good on that mid ground and then into the transformation. Fright Night is one of my. I mean, I've expressed this, I love haunted house movies. Fright Night is my is like an every year staple watch for me.
I think that that's why I'm having such a hard time backing off of American Werewolf in London because that's what that is to me. I watch it literally every Halloween, and
No, I
even
also
though it's not,
watch. I watch American Werewolf in London every summer. I don't know why. I just feel like it's a summer film to me. But but
huh?
well, okay, it's because like their vacation, it feels summery in my heart. They're walking through the mountains. They're going on hikes. There's like the water. I mean, it's definitely foggy and stuff, but I feel summery from it.
Yeah, I mean that makes complete sense.
And I
I
love
think
how
that we
dumb it
both
is, but I'm just saying, when I'm thinking werewolves, where am I putting them?
they're all right. I agree with that because if you're taking them as a whole, then yeah, I
Yeah,
agree with that
they're all
100%.
right.
If you're just
There's better.
taking them as a whole, for sure.
Anaconda.
Um, I'm gonna have to say dollar store. Yeah.
Okay, here's the issue. I'm terrified of snakes, but Anaconda didn't scare me.
Well, Anaconda, I feel like is not
Yeah, it's a
like
comedy.
it's so clearly not a horror movie. Like it's like that'd be like putting Lake Placid. Is Lake Placid? I can't see it if it is, but like that'd be like putting Lake Placid on here. It's like it's so obviously like a spoof of the creature feature.
Yeah.
Like you know when the movie's two main characters are fucking J Lo and Ice Cube, you're probably not rearing for like a
Dude, are you
horrifying cinematic masterpiece.
are you shitting on War of Worlds to me? I'm,
I mean, you are right. Truly, that will be the greatest Oscar snub of all time if it doesn't get nominated.
if War of Worlds doesn't win the Oscar, I don't know what movie should. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, Ice Cube is my choice for best actor, 100%, easy.
Yeah. But no, that movie's ass. He can stay there. Okay, wait. This is gonna be a crazy one. This is from Sinister, right? The one where like the guy he takes the kids from the videos. You seen that one?
Yeah,
Dude, his design was ass. He didn't scare me. Like the video scared me, but
no.
he didn't. He's ass. He was a
And
mistake.
the movie, I will say, did make me jump. Like I remember watching it
Yeah,
with like,
it was creepy as shit.
yeah, but like solely just the character, nah, he is not in the top. Like, I mean,
He,
he's honestly like the scariest parts of that movie are when he's not in it.
dude, they should have never shown him on camera. If he was just like not there, the movie would have been so good. You know what I mean?
And I do like it. It's just that
It's
like
a
I
great
don't
movie.
think he's the strongest part of it. I
Yeah,
mean,
no, I
I
think
think
he's the weakest
Ethan
part.
Hawke, literally, Ethan Hawke carries that movie like
It's him,
fucking Sisyphus
but
on
it's
his
also
back.
just those found footage segments. They scared the shit out of me when like the kids are killing the whole
Oh yeah.
family. That was
Oh
so
yeah. And then
strong.
the ending, oh good God, the ending was like you're sitting there and you're like, well fuck. It's like
Yeah,
damn.
eh, I love this movie, but I don't love him.
It's Barbarian.
Yeah, Barbarian is nightmare fuel.
But the character, I haven't seen it, so
You haven't
you'll have
seen
to
it?
take the charge on this one. No.
Okay, I don't want to overhype it. So that's my issue right now. I don't want to overhype it. But dude, this guy is fucking like he's like got like some shit with breast milk and baby bottles. I've seen that movie in a while, but like he's basically like a full grown kid thing, and he's like chasing these people down. He was scary as shit. If you look at some of those scenes, he's like lengthy bastards. He's scary as hell. He reminded me of the Moon Man from Gerald's game, kind of, in a way.
Oh,
And
damn.
he is. I don't know about you guys. Is the Moon Man on this list? I don't think he is. The Moon Man gave me actual nightmares.
Yeah, the Moon Man's fucking
When I
terrifying.
watched
So I mean,
Gerald's
if
game,
he's up there,
so I'm gonna say he is nightmare fuel. Like, let me see here. Let me see if I can pull up like one of his photos for you, because wow, it was bad. Um, I'm just gonna look up movie monster, and I'm gonna show you, see if I can find like a photo of him. Dude, look at this guy, dude. He's creepy as shit.
damn, yeah, I can
But
understand that, man.
there's this one scene. I don't know if they're gonna have it on here, but he's just like kind of like they go to this building place or something, and he's just standing there, and he is just damn. It scared the shit out of me, and he
No, man,
reminded
I
me
can
of
understand.
of
Fuck.
it was this scene here. If he'll show the full scene where you see his like whole body, but no, dude, he was scary as hell. He is definitely deserving of being a high hitter. The Fly.
You know, you're gonna hate me for this. In my heart, it's Perfect Specimen. I mean, truly, like up there with the Thing, in my opinion. But I know you might very well disagree with me on that.
No, no, no. My only issue with him, my one issue is so the guy who plays him before he gets turned is Jeff Goldblum,
Yeah, love Jeff.
and he is the hottest man alive.
Oh man.
And we lost him to this thing.
I know, but that's kind of what I think makes it great
Yeah.
is that it's like, oh man, I just fuck. And then
No,
at the
it's
end,
so sad. This movie is like I know it's scary to people, but it's sad. Like really,
I know at the end when he puts the gun up to his head, good lord.
the design of the monster itself, I don't love entirely. I think design could be sitting somewhere in alright. I was in love with the design entirely. I know it's super hyped up and stuff. To me, I think that it's creepy, it's good, but the movie is I don't know why. I love this movie and it builds on it so much for me, and I love the sci-fi element where they're trying to figure out teleportation stuff. The design is good, but I wouldn't like
I think the
just
issue with the Brendel fly for me
mhm.
is that like the Brendel fly is at its like I think that Brendel is like like his transformation like doesn't start out very terrifying. Like obviously it's scary because you're like, oh fuck, this is not good. Like obviously it's still like creepy and
Yeah.
bad. Like he's all pimply and like arched over and shit. But I think the moment when that creature design shines is at the end when he goes full fly and
Yeah.
it's like this like gooey, sinewy mixture where it's got like he's got like fingers poking out the side of his claws
Mhm.
and he's like all
So this is what I want to
like
say. This is my my 10 cents, right? Do I think his design is as good as the Thing? No. But do I think he
no,
is a
no,
stronger
absolutely not.
character than the Thing? Yeah, because that's just a monster of pure destruction. He has feelings. He knows what's going on. I'll agree with you on Nightmare Fuel. I hate to be that guy,
Yeah,
but I'll agree with you on it. Dude, oh my... Now it's the zombie dude from, that's, um, Dawn of the Dead? Is it Dawn of the Dead?
I couldn't tell you right now. I can't see him very well. I'm on my iPhone.
It's the good zombie from either Day or Dawn of the Dead, one of the Dead's films.
Eh, eh.
I
They're
like
all
him,
right.
but he's dollar store. Let's be honest. A non-evil
Yeah,
zombie. Okay.
like
Then
that's dumb.
the creatures from Descent. They're
I'd say
dollar
they're all
store.
right.
Uh,
Really? Okay.
Dude. Okay, I know a lot of people got scared by it, but I thought it was the more of the filming that scared me, not the creature design that scared me.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the creatures. The only reason I'd say they're all right is because like I didn't look at those and be like, oh, they look like stupid. I was like, they're just
Yeah, you know
decent.
what? I
You
can
know,
put
they
them in
like
all right, but also the camera movements are so fast you don't really get a good sight on them.
yeah, for sure.
Dude, the creeper from Jeepers
Nightmare fuel.
Creepers is Nightmare Fuel.
Nightmare fuel.
This dude's a
100%.
monster. If
Especially in
you
the
guys,
first one.
when he like, when you see him like doing his eyes through the freaking kid's face, bro.
Yeah. For me, at least, the scariest scenes of the creeper is like specifically when he like lifts Derry off the ground and like he just he flies away so fast. Like they don't like it's not like a like oh he's like you can just tell that how physically unstoppable this creature is, and it's just like fuck. I mean, in Jeepers Creepers 2, that's when it starts turning more and more into like I think
Yeah,
it falls to the Predator problem where it becomes a bit of an action movie almost. But man, I'd say the Creeper, especially in the first one, yeah, definitely nightmare fuel. Like fuck, what do you even do?
yeah.
Really? I
I
mean, you
think
can't
he's,
do anything. He's
and
sort of like Pennywise in a sense.
I think he's a monster. We have the critter up, and I don't think that there's a high enough tier for it, so I will be extending this list and
To
making like
God,
one more tier, just like the best ever created. How do I do
I
that?
know Critters. Critters is truly the greatest movie franchise of all
Greatest
time.
ever. Yeah, and we're just gonna
I,
put crit. We're,
I
oh
don't think
no.
anyone's gonna be able to top the Critter.
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be anything that tops critters. It is literally the greatest creature design, and it's got nothing. Honestly, it's not a ripoff for the Gremlins. Gremlins ripped off the critters before Gremlins was out, so that's the truth.
Yeah, I mean those little orbs of mayhem, man.
Dude, if you
Especially,
the critters ball.
can we make a an entire tier for the critter ball? Can we make
Yeah, dude, they're up here in the
a critter
greatest
ball
ever.
tier?
The critter ball, if it was on this list, it'd be the highest possible. But no,
I
I actually
mean,
have a
nothing
photo.
could ever top the critter ball.
You've seen it. I have a photo next to the critter ball.
I have seen it. That's one of the greatest photos of all time.
I was standing in front of the critters ball. Had to be a monumentous day in society. I think as a whole, everybody just acknowledged that I was able
I'd
to see.
start crying. I'd
He cried.
personally, I would start crying. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure, I'd cry.
I just admired it in beauty. It was shocking to me. It was like the sun in the sky.
It was like looking at a fucking solar eclipse.
Yeah, blinding. Okay, but let's just move to the next one. Um, that's the car from what's it called? I can't remember the name of the evil car. It's the
I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't remember the name either. That shit goes in dollar
the
store. What an
Steven.
unscary
Wait, I
concept.
need to remember the name of it. It's not. I don't know why, but the first name that hit my head was Streetcar Named Desire and Carrie. but it's something with an S. It's like
It's definitely not Streetcar Named Desire.
yeah, no, it's something with an S, but it's that I can get it. It's the one with.
Christine. It's Christine.
Are you? It's Christine. I thought it had an
Yeah.
S in it. I was so off. It's a C.
No, I have the yeah, it is Christine. I had to pull out the DVD. My grandpa bought that when I was like a little kid.
It's actually a good.
Christine
It's
is
actually a good movie. Like I like the movie.
yeah, it's just like as a monster, just like a sentient car.
Yeah. Dracula.
I mean, this is hard because like I don't personally find him like scary, but
I
like
wrote
he's
my
the most
whole.
iconic.
I wrote my whole entire college. Um, my whole entire college paper on Dracula.
I mean, he is the standard.
He's the monster.
He's the monster of film history. Like 100%. I agree with you on that.
I don't think you can move him
Like,
from Perfect Specimen, bro.
yeah.
You can't move him in my heart. I think he stays up here.
You can't. I think he's perfectly where he's at. Is he critter ball level? No.
No.
But but who is? You
Yeah,
know?
actually, like I can't think of one. This is that girl from what's that movie? Like Split or something?
Splice.
Splice. I
Put that
really,
shit in some kind of mistake.
I really did not like that movie at all.
Yeah, put that shit in some kind of mistake. That weird ass like hentai vagina head creature of weirdness. I'm not a fan of that.
The Dune popcorn bucket's next. Let's go.
I mean, if it was the popcorn bucket, it'd be straight in nightmare fuel.
Yeah,
But like that's not even what that's not even like a horror movie. So I would say it's like it's all right. Like I mean, it does the job, you know.
it's a giant worm.
And I will say, within the scope of that movie, like I remember seeing that in theaters, and like when the sandworms first pop up, it is a big moment. Like they feel huge, and it
Yeah.
feels important and powerful. It's just that it's not like I'm sitting there like shaking in my boots, like oh fuck, it's the sandworms,
No,
you
I'm not
know.
gonna lie. If I saw that shit in real life, I'd probably piss myself. I'd piss myself seeing that before seeing any of these other monsters on here, probably. Other than the Thing. Okay, no. If
Dude, is
I
that
saw the
fucking
Thing,
Edgar from Men in Black?
yeah. Dude, no, it's monsters. It doesn't matter if it's just horror movies. It's monsters.
Oh, I thought it was just. Oh, my bad, my bad.
But I still actually agree with where
Edgar?
the Doom Word is. Yeah, dude, he's pretty badass.
I'd put him in Nightmare Fuel, honestly. Like if you look at like realistically, like I know that like that movie is not very serious. Like Men in Black is not a
I love
serious
that movie
movie.
though.
But if you look at like the stakes that thing poses to like humanity,
Hmm.
like fuck, he is bad. Like it's and he is creepy, especially when he's in his Edgar suit. Like
Yeah,
and he's literally wearing a man as a suit. He is scary. He's definitely
I would
scary, I'd
agree.
say.
Okay, this is what it's looking like for me right now. I gotta change this up so that this is in correct order. I'm sorry, Killer Clowns. You're going to the bottom. Jupiter's going here. This seems fair to be like this list.
That seems right.
This
That
one
seems
here,
right to me.
I think needs to be more like this.
Yeah.
Everything else so far seems fine. I actually rather have him than the girl from Splice.
I will say I might disagree with the bat guys over the Predator a little bit.
I mean, yeah, I'm 50-50 on these, but I don't know if I'm so entirely scared of the Predator.
I'm not saying he's scary. I guess
Yeah, I
again
see
I'm
his
just
design
going
more
for like
importantly.
iconic.
Yeah.
Like iconic, like I mean he's not scary at all. He's like he's kind of dumb looking actually, but like man, what an iconic fucking design. Anyways, I'm sorry.
Sleepy Hollow, the Headless Horseman.
Is this the like live action one?
Yeah. That guy's goated.
Christopher Walken. I
That movie,
know.
okay, that movie is so fucking good.
When he's with Johnny Depp as Ichabod Crane. Oh no. I'd say it goes in Nightmare Fuel, or
You have
they're
a
all right,
great,
whichever you decide.
you have a great accent here. But I agree with Nightmare Fuel. But I have to be honest. I do love this movie. I've seen it a lot. But he scared me because I seen it when I was like a little ass kid.
Yeah, I haven't seen the live action Sleepy Hollow movie, and I would say over 10 years.
Yeah,
It's got to be over 10 years.
I maybe watched it last month, but still, he doesn't hold up as strong on rewatch. But man, is it a good movie, and I think
And
he
he's
is
definitely
iconic.
like intimidating.
Yeah, and he's iconic. Searching around, just taking people's heads. He's iconic. He goes up there.
Now, if you're talking about the original, like fucking animated one, that guy I thought was scarier. Honestly, the original animated
I haven't.
Headless Horseman.
I never seen that.
Oh my god, check that out! It's fucking terrifying. It's a old Disney animation, and they've certainly made him a fucking menace, dude.
Some
He's
old
fucking
Disney
terrifying.
animations scared the shit out of me. I ain't gonna lie. Some of
Oh,
them are actually
100%.
creepy. I don't get scared by horror movies, but sometimes get me on those old Disney animations, and it'll get me there. Okay, Frankenstein. I hate to say it, he's the best classic monster.
I mean, for sure, especially in terms of like storytelling and
Dude,
I mean, 100%.
his movie is so good. It's like, is it the monster? Is the monster made by the how they're raised? Because he comes to life. He's not very smart. He's like tortured and screamed at, and he has to live his life in darkness, just begging for light.
And solitude, yeah. And I mean, especially if you look at how like iconic that's. And I mean, when I think of Frankenstein, I'm bringing the book into this. That's one of the best books of all time, 100%.
And okay, anyone who's mad at us for saying Frankenstein, we get it. He's Frankenstein's monster. Frankenstein's the doctor. We know that. It's just Frankenstein's a recognizable name for him.
Yeah,
But
take a fucking chill pill. Obviously, everyone knows that, but like people, just call him fucking
no,
Frankenstein.
actually, dude, I'm not kidding. I think I was in a conversation with someone like maybe last week, and they got mad at me for calling him Frankenstein, not the monster. If I tell you, hey, you know that monster? What monster? No, the monster. Like, you're gonna be so confused. But Frankenstein, he is a perfect specimen of a monster, I think.
Oh, 100%.
So I think it's other. Okay. I've never seen this film.
I don't know what that is. I can't see it very
Here,
well.
I'll zoom in a little bit. Maybe. Oh no, I have. That's Fright
I have
Night.
no idea.
That's the guy from Fright Night. Sorry, it looked weird from far away. That's the vampire from Fright Night. Look at vampire.
I would put that. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna let you handle this because you're just gonna get mad at me.
Yeah, see, it's the vampire from Fright Night.
Just you handle this. You're just gonna get mad at me if I do. Just put it where you feel it belongs.
He's alright. I hate to be that
Oh,
guy.
thank God.
No, he's creepy
I thought
and
you were
he's
about to put him
good.
in like perfect specimen.
He's good. But when I think of what are my favorite vampires? Bela Lugosi's Dracula. Then I have to go with the vampire like mastermind from Lost Boys. And like I'm talking about like the big ones. And then the original Nosferatu because he's terrifying as shit. He did
The
it.
original Nosferatu is creepy and like maybe this is weird to say, but he kind of reminds me of like a weird kind of perverse old guy.
No, that's what
Like he's just
you understand. That's what he's meant to like. That's what Dracula is meant to be.
yeah, but like I mean in like the terms of his like yeah, and I know, but like I mean like he just looks kind of
Yeah,
like a pedophile. I mean, that's kind of weird to say. Like, obviously, I know there's no designated look to that, but that's always what I kind of thought of him as. Like, he kind of creeps me out like that. Like, he kind of looks like Herbert the pervert. You know?
I guess. But I'm just saying, I love this movie. This is a staple watch. I will be watching it tonight, actually, for my second time this
Right on.
month. I love this film. But I
Put
just
Jurassic Park in perfect spec. I'm sorry, I thought we were going on the next one. I'm
can't
sorry.
be in love with him. Next is, what's her name? Rexy? Is that what they call her in Jurassic Park?
Yeah, put that motherfucker in fucking perfect specimen.
I would say Nightmare Fuel, not Perfect Specimen. Because it's good.
You know what? Now looking at it, it does belong more with the T1000 than it does with like the Thing. You
Yeah,
are
the
right.
Thing,
You are right. The
Frankenstein,
thing is
and
that
The
it's not
Fly.
even really a monster. Like
Okay,
obviously
that's
it is, but
debatable.
like
Anything that'll kill you while you're shitting is a monster in my book.
that is true. That is true. What a fucking horrible way to die. That was honestly, this is maybe silly to say, but I remember we watched the Long Walk not too long ago,
Yeah,
like just a few days ago, and like honestly, the scene that kind of fucked with me the most is like how
they
undignified that kid's death was.
yeah they killed him
Like that's really
shitting.
what. Sorry, I should have spoiler alert for the
Oh
Long
yeah,
Walk, but like, what an undignified way to die.
no, it make it, that I Rexy is scary. She's definitely the big dog in the original Jurassic Park, which in my opinion is the second best Jurassic Park film ever made.
Dude, and in the fucking book, I mean, I think that like there could be
I
a
didn't
whole
read it.
video on just dude, read it immediately. It
Should I
is
really?
so much better than the movie. Dude, they literally like it, like all the like PG shit that they had to work around in the live action movie isn't there. Like a baby gets eaten. I'm sorry, I know that's a spoiler. I know if you want to read it, that's like
Yeah.
kind of a big deal. And dude, Nedry's death, I'm sure you've heard of this because it's the most talked about difference from the book. But if like the Dilophosaurus is the scariest part of the book. I mean, they really, really go into detail on how graphically because the Dilophosaurus in the book is accurate to how it is in real life, where it's not some like small little raptor looking thing with a frill. It's like a 20-foot long, 10-foot tall titan. And the way it kills Nedry is just it's so graphic and it goes into such slow detail and it is not fast at all. And it's heavy, man. I would read the book immediately.
I
Like
might
it's
need
so
to.
good.
That
But
sounds
yeah,
like a good read.
I'd say I'd say within the movie, yeah, I think Rexy belongs in Nightmare Fuel because I mean, when you're talking about iconic scenes, the scene
Oh.
when the electric fence goes out is one of the most iconic scenes in movie
Or
history.
when they're in the main room and then you see like the giant T Rex's like face light up in the
Yeah.
what at the very end of the film. I don't know how to explain that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about for sure. I mean, yeah, just iconic in every way. But yeah,
Yeah.
I completely agree with you.
Have you ever seen Ghoulies?
Dylan, I saw Ghoulies on here, and I'm not even gonna lie to you. There was like 50% of me thought that was like a fever dream from like my childhood.
So you've actually seen Ghoulies. I was trying to make sure I wasn't the only person who's seen Ghoulies.
Yeah, when they crawl out of the fucking toilet seat.
Dude, Ghoulies is such a weird movie. Guy moves into his grandfather's house, who happened to be a demon lord who summoned the Ghoulies to serve him. Then the guy
I mean,
happens to use his grandfather's book to resummon the Ghoulies in the perfect order, and and I'm like, okay, but I love it. They're funny as shit.
dude, I one of my like what a good high movie right there.
No, it is. It is amazing. But let's be
Like
honest.
beautiful high watch.
Okay, but some of them are actually designed really nicely. Like I like a few of their designs a
I
lot.
think the designs are good, honestly. I mean, you can obviously tell they were very limited by their budget, but like the designs are good.
Would you hate me for this?
Are you gonna put it next to Critters?
Like as an
No, I
actual
wouldn't hate you
ranking.
for that at all.
As an actual ranking, I think in my heart, I like Ghoulies more than Predator. I've seen Ghoulies more times than I've rewatched The Predator. That's not a joke.
I mean, this is really your list. I will say there's a part of me that did wince a little bit watching that fucking toilet scene above you're one ugly motherfucker. But I agree. I think it's more fun. I think Predator is sort of like I don't know. I watch Predator, but like it's sort of one of those movies you do just sort of turn your brain off while you watch.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not to say that Ghoulies isn't, by the way. Like that makes it like Ghoulies is
Yeah.
also not that. But like I will say that in terms of that vibe where you just turn your brain off, like I think of like Predator as being a little bit like the Fast and the Furious movies, and then like Ghoulies being a little bit more like it's so bad it's good territory, which I think is where the best shit comes from.
Exactly. And like I know objectively it's not better than almost objectively it is the worst. It should be in some kind of mistake. Objectively. Like actually out of all these films here, I still believe in my heart that Ghoulies is the least strong.
Yeah.
But man, do I love I think the designs are good. I think that they're funny as shit. I love watching the movie. And there's how many? There's 3 Ghoulies now. I've seen 3.
I feel like there's more than that. Like I feel like they just kept making them because they
I
could
think
make
there's
them for like 4.
5, but I don't know for a fact.
Yeah, I would not. I've only seen the first one. I wouldn't be able to speak on that.
But I love Ghoulies. I hate to be that guy, but I've seen Ghoulies more times than I've seen the Predator, and more recently.
Well, there you go, man.
So I'm gonna lay it. You know what though? I can't feel too right doing this because I love Predator and Mortal Kombat. That's the stupid reason why. But I'll say that.
That's the only reason Mortal Kombat X.
So I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay. Next is, I love Godzilla. I've seen me and Wesley watched 20 of the Godzilla films so far. Of the
I have
old
seen
ones.
every single. I believe I could be wrong about this. I believe I've seen every single Godzilla movie ever released.
I want to put him here, but in my heart of hearts, I think he's more here.
I would completely disagree with that. 100%.
You think
Because like
he's up
first things
here?
first, one of the things that
Tell me here.
deeply bothers me right here is that they're using the Godzilla versus Kong
Oh yeah, that
2.
movie's ass. Like,
That
okay,
hurts to
in
see.
my opinion,
Because like dude, if they put like Shin
Shin. That's
Godzilla
exactly what I was
on
gonna say.
there,
Shin should have been on here. He's the scarier one.
and I mean honestly, the original Godzilla, like
That original Godzilla,
he's
that scene where he crushes that family is literally a tearjerker.
and he's
That's
designed to, like, and I think that like one of the reason I put Godzilla in perfect specimen is because Godzilla is like I and you know what, I see him down here. I'm not going to speak too soon on it, but like I think similarly with King Kong, like Godzilla is so perfect. He not only has transcended cultural barriers, like bringing like crazy like suit action Japanese films to American audiences, which was never done before. And then additionally, like he's been adapted by major American companies,
yeah,
obviously major Japanese companies. There are so many different interpretations of that character and who he is and what he can be that I think that he's sort of like a Pandora's box in a sense. And I mean, I
dude.
think that if you're talking, I think that that's exactly what it is. Like you can have a shitty movie like Godzilla versus Kong 2 that's just bad. And
They
then
make
you can
much
have a
money.
movie like and then you can have Shin Godzilla, which I think is one of the scariest monster movies of all time, at least in an existential sense, because all it deals with is the fact that, like, you're dealing with like literally witnessing a world-ending
Yeah,
event take place,
and
and
they
the
make sure you know,
inability of human beings to stop it.
dude. Okay, here's my thing with Godzilla. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why I might have put him down one. I think Godzilla is an amazing character. As before, I love Godzilla. I am obsessed with him. I've seen all of the Godzilla films about. I've seen all the mainstream ones. I've seen all of the American ones. I've seen almost all the Japanese ones. I've seen most of the monster ones where he fights monsters. And I love Godzilla as a character. I love him so much. The reason why I would pull him down one is I don't know if he's in Shin. I think he's terrifying. In Zero, I actually also thought he was pretty scary at some points. In the original, I think he's scary. I think base
But I
Godzilla.
think that I
Wait,
think
wait,
he's
wait, wait. Let me
similar though.
finish
But like,
my idea because I am about to agree with you though. I think base Godzilla is a nightmare fuel. But then I remember something. I have seen this series recently called Suitborn, and that should have had me scared as fuck. So I'm gonna agree with you because I didn't know you could take
all
that
I'm
kind of
gonna
approach
say
with
though
them.
is this. All I'm gonna say is this, right?
Mm-hmm.
The reason I agreed with Dracula is because I'm not scared of Dracula. I've never seen a Dracula movie that scared me. But I think that
They're damn good.
I think that the reason he's on there, same with Frankenstein, is the fact that like they transcend being a movie monster and go into a realm of being a pop cultural
Phenomenon.
like
Yeah.
phenomenon. And I think that like realistically like Godzilla, in a sense, and maybe this is a crazy thing to say, but in a sense, he's sort of like the Japanese Dracula.
I mean,
Like, I
I
mean,
actually 100% agree with you on that. The thing that I was thinking is more like this, right? You might say that you never seen a scary Dracula, but you can't say that Dracula as a character hasn't been scary. He doesn't mean something scary. I feel like Dracula, what he stands for and who he is scary. And I
mhm.
think Godzilla is too. He is technically a nuclear warhead, but I just think that it was far from affecting me or from me realizing it too much to put him up there until I watched this series on YouTube where it's like these videos from like a VHS kind of thing.
So,
They're
like,
like,
kind of like a Cloverfield perspective on Godzilla.
no, it's not. It's called Superborn. It's about like the guy
Well,
in the
no, I
Godzilla
know it's
suit.
not Cloverfield,
Oh
but I'm
yeah,
talking it's like that kind of found footage, like giant monster thing where it's like
and just
it
because I
takes you into
saw
the perspective of the
yeah,
people.
and just because I saw that more like people to people view on Godzilla, that kind of got me there. And now I agree with you. I agree with you. I
Yeah,
think he's up there.
yeah,
Now I do hate
yeah,
to
and I
say
mean,
it.
obviously, I didn't say that to take Dracula down a peg because, like, I was talking to my grandfather about this because he was like around when that was like new. Not like obviously
Yeah,
Dracula's been around forever, but like when the
movie
Bela
came out.
Lugosi film
Yeah,
came out, and he said that like for them back then that was like their Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like no one had ever seen anything like that, and it scared the shit out of people
yeah,
because it was like a horror movie. Like there was no like gore or like desensitization to that. So just the concept of something like a creature that existed that didn't stand for like I guess like a wartime moral like kind of
standpoint. Yeah,
thing was terrible. Yeah, so I agree. I think that yeah, 100%.
I think okay, and also I just wanted to bring this up. I think Bela Lugosi is the best casting ever created. I think anyone's ever casted
Oh,
as well
100%.
as Bela Lugosi
I mean, he's
as
up there.
Dracula.
He's up there for sure. Like no one else will ever be Dracula.
Yeah, and he lives on through Halloween costumes. People don't know who Bela Lugosi Dracula is, but they know the Halloween costume that's Bela Lugosi Dracula. He's
Yeah.
that powerful in his role that he just
And
made
when
the
you
character.
think of Dracula, even if you've never seen the movie, you
You
think of
think of
Bela
Bela
Lugosi.
Lugosi. It's awesome. Okay, next is the Cenobites.
I'd say they're nightmare fuel.
I'd say that they're like here on the list though. I'm not really
Yeah, they're not.
terrified by Pinhead or the Chatterer or any of them, but just by what they do. What they do
Yeah,
scares me. Who they
and
are,
also I
their
remember watching
designs.
that movie when I was like 8, and it's scaring the hit out of me.
Yeah. So I'll keep them there. I think that's a fair place to put them. But
And
also
also, I think that.
by themselves, they
Oh,
don't
sorry.
do
Go ahead.
anything.
No, that was just what I was about to
Yeah.
say. Like their designs are so iconic that they are the most iconic piece of a movie they aren't even really in.
And they have, in my opinion, in their film, the best practical effects scene ever created. With the resurrection, the rebuilding.
Oh my god. Yeah, where they like had to like they reversed the film of like melting the fake statue. Oh my god, that's
Yeah.
insane how they did that.
And they like pull the veins back up and stuff. Like, this isn't and that piece of the media isn't known. It's just Pinhead.
Yeah, for sure.
But let's go to this one. I have no idea who that is. I I I
Zoom in on
believe he was
that.
the guy from the Mummy.
No idea who the hell that is.
I think it's the guy from the Mummy movies. I'll show you. The Mummy.
Like the Brendan Fraser mummy movie?
Yeah. No, not monster movies. I believe that's the Mummy. I'm gonna need to look up Brendan Fraser, won't I? This guy. I think it is this guy. Yeah. See, it is. I was right. See, it's from the
Yeah,
Brendan
that guy
Fraser
didn't
Mummy.
scare me at all. I would kind of put
No,
him
no,
in
I think
dollar.
they're putting every mummy in here.
Oh, every mummy? Then I'd say they're all right.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're all right. I actually think they're better than werewolves. They scare me more often than werewolves do.
I mean, werewolves just sort of like I don't know. Especially after you learn what a furry is, a werewolf is never the same.
Bro, can I just put Evil Ash in Perfect? I love Ash. I love Ash
Yeah,
Williams.
yeah. Put because I think that in that case, yeah, just put him there.
Like, I'm sorry, you guys won't be able to pull me down from this. I just spent like $500 on a replica chainsaw arm for Ash. I have like every costume. I have his boomstick. I own an Ash figure that's almost life size. It's a half life size one. I have every single Evil Dead movie. I have all the PS2 games. I own the Ash mask now. He's gonna be the highest on my list.
Oh, for sure.
But and so I'm just gonna leave him up there. All right, it's gonna be like the
I
critters. We're just not gonna
I
talk about
think
them.
Gene Jack. Oh, sorry, I keep going on. I keep jumping the horse.
You're good. Jean Jacket. He's terrifying.
Nightmare fuel. Nightmare
Actually,
fuel.
when it comes to what scared me the most on this list, I think he scared me the most.
Yeah, dude, Gene Jack, especially when like they get to that scene where all the people are like slowly dying inside of him.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put him here, but reasonably, he out of all these characters here, he
It's
scared me the
most
most.
scary. Out by far.
Yeah, he
How
was
terrifying!
terrifying.
What an awful fate. Like probably the worst. Like if I had to choose which one of these things to get taken out by, that's the last one on the
And
list. I
he
mean
has
that like
an
that.
amazing design.
Yeah, he looks great. Like the way they deal with the UFO. It's such a unique take on the UFO.
Dude, I love it. I love it. But I'm gonna leave him there.
Oh my god.
Next is Wishmaster.
Oh,
I
good lord.
I love Wishmaster, but
Me
and
too.
he could have
He's not.
he could have been a dude. He is my favorite. I don't want to be that guy. He's my favorite. He's my favorite slasher probably. It's him and Chucky. And I know that's like not a mistake, but he is such a creative way to kill people. It is so interesting. If he didn't come out when like CGI was the god of the movie industry, that movie would have been the one of the greatest slashers of all time. And it is great, but they do have a lot of CGI kills, which take away from the film. But dude, I love the Wishmaster so much I don't know where to put him.
I mean, I think that like, and you're gonna maybe hate me for saying this. I think pragmatically, in terms of design, the Wishmaster, what he does is scary. He himself, in terms of his design, is
Yeah,
not very scary at
it's
all.
not, but he is the most creative slasher I've seen in a long. I can't think of a.
So
He is so fucking creative. It is such a unique design. Whoever made up the idea of making a guy who makes your wishes against you is a genius.
yeah, like kind of like that monkey's paw kind of thing for sure.
I
It's terrifying.
love it. I hate the fact that I'm going to need to put him in. They're all right.
Yeah, I mean he does. That is where he belongs.
I'm
But
putting him at
like,
the top
yes,
of
I
they're
agree
all
with
right
you.
because I love him so much. Although I know he reasonably should be like here,
Yeah,
but he's sitting at the top, and none of you guys can stop me from that. I love him too much. King Kong.
King Kong.
I'm a
He's
hater.
not scary, but what are you about to do?
No, I'm not moving him yet, but I'm just saying I'm an extreme hater of King Kong. I don't even like the original. In my heart of hearts, I believe he's in like dollar store scares.
Okay, I think that that's true in terms of how scary he is. I've never once in my life been like, "Ooh, giant
No,
gorilla."
I just
That's
mean
a
like as a
scary
character
thought.
too. Like I didn't like Skull Island. I know a lot of people do like that movie. I don't. I don't like the original.
I mean, I think honestly, the best King Kong is Peter Jackson's King Kong.
Which one's that?
That's the one where that's the one where they're like a 1920s sort of like film crew
Oh yeah,
and they like yeah,
I didn't like that one
yeah.
either. I just always seen him as budget Godzilla.
Well, I mean, this really is your list. I would say in terms of his like
This is our list. This is our list.
I will say though, in my opinion, like I agree with you. If I had to say based off of his scariness, I'd put him in dollar store scares too. But I think that like if you're looking at his influence as a character,
Mm-hmm.
I think he goes kind of in perfect specimens, but I think he kind of if we're talking about just how scary they are, I'd put him in like dollar store scares.
This isn't about just scares. It's just kind of like how I've been making this list about how the characters just are. Because if it was about how scary they are, it'd be way different. Um,
Yeah, I will say that he is sort of like kind of, Yeah, he's not scary, and it's not like the craziest idea of all time, like giant gorilla.
When I think of Godzilla, when I think of King Kong, I just think America saw Godzilla and wanted to do something like it.
That is exactly what happened. Yeah. So but I feel like you should put him wherever you want because I honestly don't have enough of a stance on King Kong.
I literally just don't think we should rank him because I can't just because I feel like you think he's in your personal opinion. I feel like you want to put him in nightmare fuel or close to
I
perfect.
don't want to put him in nightmare fuel. I was gonna put him in perfect specimen for the same reason that I think that a lot of those characters in there. I mean, other than Evil Ash,
Bro,
um,
do not shit talk Evil Ash right now.
I'm not even. I'm not. You know how much I love Evil Dead 2,
We're gonna have a
but
boxing fight if you shit talk Evil Ash.
I will say that I think I agree with not ranking him because like they're like I feel like if you're taking away like influence and like the iconic nature of the character, then he goes at the bottom. But like if you are factoring that in, then he just inarguably goes at the top. So let's just leave him off.
Sorry, I'm coughing a bit. I mean, I he's just as influential in my opinion as Godzilla is, except for there's one difference.
Yeah,
Godzilla is his
Godzilla's good.
influence. Godzilla is King Kong's influence. So I can't put King Kong as being so influential if Godzilla is his influence. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to rank this character because I just don't like him as a character, and I know I'll rank him badly, and then you'll be upset about it or something like that, and you'll probably rank him too high, and then I'll be upset about it. So I think we should just leave him.
Yeah. Oh shit, Krampus. I think they're all right. Like it does the job.
I would
Evil
put him in
Santa
dollar.
Claus. Yeah, I agree with that. He's not scary.
I don't
That
want to be.
movie's not good.
I literally think that freaking what's it called? Silent Night, Deadly Night is got where like the guy becomes crazy and evil Santa Claus is better evil Santa Claus than Krampus in my opinion.
Yeah. Although I will say, I think the only reason I was going to put him in there all right is because like I do remember seeing the beginning of Krampus when it first came out when I forget how old.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that scene when he's on the rooftop and chasing the little girl, that I did think was actually scary.
Yeah.
It's just that it never becomes scary again.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Um, Next is Leprechaun. I love those
Oh
movies,
fuck,
but he's some kind of
dollar
mistake.
store though. Oh yeah, dude. Maybe I was gonna put him in a dollar store just because of the scene when he smokes weed and
No,
dances and
you know what?
Leprechaun under the
I'll put him in
bridge.
dollar store right there.
Dude, anyone who likes the original Swamp Thing movie is like pissing their pants right now at this placement.
Dude, I just don't. I haven't seen the movie. You don't like the movie. We're not upgrading him. He's sitting there.
Yeah,
The Invisible Man.
you know how I feel about this.
He's
He's a
your
perfect
favorite.
specimen.
Yeah,
Perfect
he's your
specimen.
favorite one. I can't lie. I've only seen one Invisible Man film, which is the original, and I haven't seen it in years, so I can't rank it highly. I will be watching it tonight as well. Caitlin's coming over and we're doing like a little movie thing. We're gonna crank out like a
Oh,
bunch of
that's
movies.
awesome. I hope y'all have a good time,
We
man.
love to watch the classic movies we've seen so far. We've gone through Wolfman, Dracula, Frankenstein. We need to hit the Invisible Man, the Creature from Black
And
Lagoon,
Creature of the Black Lagoon, yeah.
and then we'll be done. Which I don't see him in
Oh,
this list.
that's kind of crazy to me.
Wait, look. I'm gonna add him real quick. Cause, well, okay, you know what? Let's not, cause we already know where we're gonna put him. We're putting him up
Yeah,
here.
he's a dead ringer. Like all of the classic monsters are probably gonna go in there.
I like how we put all of them but Wolfman in there. I mean, no,
Well,
this
I
isn't
feel like if it
Wolfman.
was
It's not Wolfman. That's a
yeah,
werewolf.
you're talking about like the whole caboodle, not just the gem.
Yeah. Okay, I hate to be that guy, but out of all the characters here, I do feel like the Invisible Man sits like right here.
Yeah,
Especially when it comes to like influence, I feel like these four are like more influential. Practical effects, monsters, misunderstood, just destructive force. Then you have these guys.
yeah.
Okay, Tremors, bro. I hate to be this guy. It's better Dune.
No, I agree. The graboids are cooler.
I think the graboids are way cooler than the freaking big fucking whatever the hell those are from Dune. I forgot what they're called.
I know, and it's such like a not great movie, but I love that movie so much.
So it's so fun. There's like 5 of
And
them.
then and then halfway through, fucking Reba shows up with a shotgun, and you're like, what is Reba doing in this movie?
And
I
what the
mean,
hell's that
obviously
shotgun
the
gonna
main,
do?
obviously the main weird actor in that movie is Kevin Bacon. Like, it's like, what is Kevin Bacon doing here? But like,
Kevin
yeah,
Bacon's the goat, though.
um, yeah,
Bro, I'm sorry, but who thought about bringing a shotgun to a Tremor fight?
I know that was kind of a bad idea.
Can we add Hobo? And that's what reminded me. Can we add Hobo with a shotgun to this list?
No, no.
Okay, what is this?
Zoom in on it. I can't see it.
I actually don't know if I've ever seen this movie.
Oh, that's the fucking pilot from Alien. Why is that on there? He's not even a character in the movie.
Is that really?
Yeah, that's that little like dude that was like stuck on the like the guy who was like the dead alien corpse on the spaceship in Alien.
Oh my gosh, I just
Yeah,
think
look
I
up
wrote that
Alien
entirely wrong. Oh my god,
pilot.
why did I spell like that?
Pilot.
Oh my.
It's all good.
Wait, if I put pilot from Alien, is this going to show the original? What? This thing?
Look up no, look up Alien pilot. Look up dead Alien pilot.
It's this thing.
Yeah, that thing.
No, that's not what that is. I think I know what that is. I think I actually know what that is. That, I think, is from the Dark City, it's called, or something? Dark City? Yeah, this movie. I think it's those guys, these dudes, from Dark City. They're like real forms. Where are they at?
Oh, I've never seen that. Now that I saw the Alien pilot, obviously it's not like that dude's a lot more like weird looking than that other guy. But that's just what my first assumption was.
Wait, Dark City, um, movie monsters. You've never seen Dark City? It's so good. These dudes. I thought it was one of these guys at first.
I mean, if neither of us know what it is, I guess we can't rank it.
Yeah, I have no idea who the hell that is, though. But he looks really cool.
Yeah, he's got a cool design.
Yeah, I really want to know who this is now. I'm trying to think if I can, like, figure it out. It's definitely something alien-y.
Like, I mean, that feels like it's from the Alien universe.
It's probably
I have no idea.
Prometheus.
It might be, but they didn't do a lot of like weird practical. Is that one of the? Wait. Look up engineers. Look up the.
Yeah, that's what I was
engineers,
thinking.
too.
The engineers from Prometheus. Oh my gosh,
Look up suit.
I need to look more when I type because I'm misspelling everything. It is, right? Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It definitely is.
I don't know. They're like the least iconic part of their own.
They're not even
franchise.
scary. They never scared me.
Yeah, I'd put them in like. I put them in like. Yeah, that was just a mistake. Just stick to the
Pumpkinhead,
Xenomorph.
my goat.
Dude, literally one of my favorite creature designs in
Ever.
any fucking movie.
That movie is so deep. It's so good.
And then when he turns into when it's revealed that like it's a cycle at the end, oh man.
Dude, you'd have to fucking kill himself to stop the damn monster.
And then he just becomes it in the end anyways.
Yeah. It's a nightmare fuel for sure. Where do I put it at? Is that crazy? Yeah.
No, that's not crazy. That's a scary movie. I mean, at least he is scary.
No, I know, but it's also in front of the T-800.
Yeah, I'd put it right behind T-800.
Yeah, this seems fair. Maybe I think that these guys should be brought down a bit. I think we're overhyping.
Yeah, and I mean we did already preface this before. If it's talking about just how scary they are, obviously Jean Jacket would be the number one. But
Yeah.
like, this is just for fun.
Yeah. These are
Just
just
having
like
fun.
how
Talking
good
about
these are. Yeah.
movie
The
monsters we like.
Ritual, the fucking deer monster from The Ritual.
I think it's well designed. I just wish we got more of it.
I didn't. You don't even see it. Like you barely see it. It's a very like last 5 minutes, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think that the design itself is nightmare fuel. You just don't like you just never get to see it. So that's why I would put it in there all right.
Yeah. Also, I don't know. I know a lot of people really love that movie. I didn't.
I didn't think it was the greatest thing ever. Like you could definitely tell it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Dude, I hate to be this guy, but the xenomorph is like.
Perfect. It's a perfect fucking creature. I mean, it's literally like the most iconic alien outside of like the gray, I
Not
think
no,
that
not
exists.
even that. Not only that, it is the perfect creature. Like that's actually what it is. It's a perfectly adapted creature that will never die. It's perfect.
And I think that like if
It's,
you're looking at like Giger's designs for that movie, like it's a perfectly designed creature. Like I
yeah,
mean, you're right. I mean, it's 100% like the perfect movie monster. And the original Alien, like I will say, they just progressively got less and less scary. But like the original Alien is a scary movie. Like it like
yeah.
actually is scary. Like the claustrophobia of it. Man, yeah, I'd say that is a perfect movie.
Do you hate this
Monster.
move?
100%.
If I move him in front of the Invisible Man, is that
No. No, not at all. The xenomorph is like I mean, that's hard to beat. I mean,
I
that is
have
it's like
trouble putting him in front
the
of Godzilla.
yeah, no, I think this is fair what you've got here because like it's not culturally the same, but like it is like when like it's the
Yeah,
sci-fi monster, you know?
yeah, of course. Like it needs to be up high, and this seems reasonable enough. Next
Also,
is
that's such an
Sam.
aura. They picked like the
Yeah,
most
they picked
aura
the best
picture.
photo to put it on him. Except for there's one issue I have with it. Um, wait, let me go up. Shoot, I messed it up. I think, but yeah, I had to scroll down. Where, where's his tail at, bro? I guess
That
it's
is his
water.
tail.
It's murky water. It looks like his tail like got ripped in half and is peering through the other side on the, for at
Oh
first to
yeah,
me.
for sure.
Yeah.
I thought
Okay.
you were like, where is his tail? Like it wasn't there at all.
Um,
I'm
Sam from
not
Trick or Treat.
crazy about Sam's design, but I don't want to make you angry.
No, no, I okay. I think Sam's Baghead. He's like cool and cute, and it's like a good design. And I think without the mask on, he reminds me of Pumpkinhead, and I like that. But I also am not crazy about it. I'm with you. I hate to be this guy,
I'd
but
say they're
like,
all right.
yeah, I was gonna put him like behind Wishmaster. I don't know, dude. I actually put him like near Wishmaster. I'm a fan of both of them. Up in there. It the I Bill Skarsgård's It didn't scare me as much as the original with what's his name, Tim Curry,
Uh,
right?
Tim Curry, yeah, I think Tim Curry is Pennywise. I don't think anyone else ever will be. If Tim Curry's was on here, I'd honestly argue for it to be perfection, but I'd say Skarsgård's is all right.
Yeah, I think Scar. I hate to be that guy. This movie was profound in the horror genre, but I think it's all right. But
Yeah.
I think that this is just counting as it, the character, because have we been doing
Oh,
every
if
other
it's
one?
it the character, I would put him much higher if it's it the character.
I might put him in Nightmare Fuel. Perfect, maybe.
Maybe put him at the bottom of perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Well, obviously, not let's be honest.
Yeah,
Ash isn't
obviously
perfect.
Evil
Yeah.
Ash. Evil Ash is obviously if we're being pragmatic, Evil Ash is probably not.
Okay, then the Rancor from Star Wars. Okay, like when we're talking about designs and stuff, and like the character's oppressive force, the Rancor's pretty fucking badass.
I mean, it's by far one of the most iconic alien designs of all
And he
time.
looks awesome.
Like, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't put him too high because I'm scared of enraging you. But like, I mean, I think that especially since it's Star Wars, like,
Yeah.
and it had that kind of grasp on people. I mean, I would put him pretty damn high. I
I
mean,
would.
feel free to do.
Well, okay, no, I agree with you. I was thinking for a second put him in Perfect Specimen, but I think maybe top of Nightmare Fuel.
Yeah, and I mean that's obviously not saying he's the scariest because like the Rancor scene isn't necessarily like all that like
Okay, the Rancor scene
scary.
is one of my favorite scenes though.
I know, but like I was saying that in the sense it's not like I sit there
Yeah.
watching the Rancor scene. I'm like covering my eyes, but like he's just so iconic.
He's just designed incredibly.
Yeah,
I'd put him like. Is it crazy to put him behind Pumpkinhead?
No, not at all.
Because when I'm
Pumpkinhead's just the
okay,
go.
when I'm really like thinking about it, taking it apart, like each character, I can't say he's better than the T-1000. I can't say he's better
Obviously not.
than the T-Rex. I can't say he's better than the T-800. I can't say he's better than Pumpkinhead in my heart. I can
And I
say,
mean, he's only in the movie for like 5 minutes before he gets killed.
but he's designed amazingly, and that kill,
Yeah.
you kind of feel bad for the Rancor.
Oh yeah, where he gets crushed with the fence. Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, and his like owner comes out crying.
Yeah.
Now I don't I can man I have trouble putting the clowns behind him.
I mean, I do think he is more iconic than the
Yeah,
clowns.
but I'll put him in my heart. These two are interchangeable. Like you could go like this, and I wouldn't. If you went like this, I wouldn't hate you. If you went like this, I wouldn't hate you.
Yeah.
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I literally just think it's a perfect slot in for right in front of him.
Yeah, I mean, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man is the most iconic part of Ghostbusters.
Actually, I could put him here even.
The Pumpkinhead.
That's what I'm thinking too. I'm like, man, I really love that Pumpkinhead.
I just love
I
Pumpkinhead.
love Pumpkinhead a lot. I think we might be being way too biased to Pumpkinhead, but I'll accumulate that because I feel like maybe Pumpkinhead wouldn't even be above the Rancor if it wasn't me and you. I think some people would
Oh,
put Pumpkinhead.
obviously he wouldn't be. If this was just like objective, he would not be there at
Like,
all. But
I
it's
think
just
if we
you
gave
can't
this
put a.
list to like one of our friends, like Wesley, Pumpkinhead would be more like dollar store.
Yo, for sure, dude. Wesley's a freak too. He'd probably put the fucking Splice Girl in like perfect
Perfect.
specimen.
Okay,
Perfect specimen.
like actually, come on.
Like the
He
Gremlins are some of the most iconic characters of
he
all time.
created this. He created freaking Ghoulies. He created a whole subgenre around him. This showed that you could be cheesy. You didn't need to be perfect, and you could make a good ass fucking movie.
Yeah, man. I know he did the like. I know he didn't do the practical effects for the first one. He did it for the new batch, but like, damn, Rick Baker. Just looking at this list makes you love Rick Baker.
I know, dude, and I can't even like put I can't put Spike below being to me he is. You know what, bro? That's where I would put it.
I mean, Gremlins is one of the most iconic properties of all time. Like I don't think that's a crazy
Dude,
take.
I can tell Gremlins from the fucking theme song. We were doing this thing in class where like they played a theme song and we had to guess like what movie it was, and I got Gremlins like immediately. They
I mean,
started
it's one of
playing
the best theme songs of
the
all time.
beginning of it, and I was like, "Oh, that's Gremlins." He's like, "Whoa!" I'm like, I watched it every Halloween. I watch it every single Christmas. You're not getting Gremlins. That's the best
The
Christmas
greatest
movie.
Christmas movie of all time.
Only you can only debate that with one film, Nightmare Before Christmas.
I think for me, it's a trinity. Like my three big like monster related horror movies, and the third one isn't even a monster related horror movie. Like they're Gremlins, Nightmare Before Christmas, and fucking Black Christmas for me.
Okay, here's my
I
issues. I
love.
can't find. I don't know why, but Black Christmas doesn't feel Christmas to me. It doesn't give me the Christmas.
Really?
Okay, when I watch Black Christmas, I don't get the Christmas spirit. But when I watch, if I watch Gremlins, if I watch Nightmare Before Christmas, or if I watch like, or if I watch a Christmas story, I get in the Christmas spirit. Those are the three movies I watch every year on Christmas: Nightmare Before Christmas, Gremlins, and then a Christmas story, because that gets me in the spirit of Christmas.
No, I hear that, man. That's a good
I
list.
don't get in the spirit with Black Christmas. It doesn't make me feel Christmas. I don't know why.
No, I understand that. I think it's just for me because the first time I watched it was on Christmas.
Okay, is this weird to say? Black Christmas kind of reminds me of Slumber Party Massacre.
That's not weird. I mean, they're very like I don't know, like especially with like the way like the perspective given of the killer. I don't think that's crazy.
Okay, let's just move to the next one. The Blob. And
Perfect specimen in my opinion.
I
That's one of
was
the most iconic
about to
monsters of all
100%
time.
agree with you. I wanted to say, like, when it comes to a film, and you're like, man, that's a good movie. They stepped it up again. You see a reboot, you're like, oh, okay, I don't want to watch it. The reboot was better than the original, in my opinion. I also hot take.
Oh, by leagues and miles was the remake better than the original.
The original
Like
is
it's not
still
even
amazing.
close.
My only issue, I have one issue with the original, which is something that movies do all the time. The guy's supposed to be a teenager and he's like 40 fucking years old. He does not look like a
Yeah,
teenager.
no, not at all.
But no, I mean, this movie's amazing. And dude, the book by R.L. Stein, the Goosebumps one, I read that like 1,000 times as a kid.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know that's not the original Blob book, right? But the I read. We need it. When was the last Blob made? Didn't they make one like 2004 or something?
They might have. I've never seen it though.
Bro, give us money. Me and Luke will make the new Blob.
Well, oh my God, that would be such a degenerate film. I can already tell you that.
It would be. There would be so many. Let's be honest, bro. There'd be boobs and gore is the main point of the film.
Yeah, I'd want to reach for a lost art in the for horror film. But I think The Blob's kind of like The Thing, where people like just don't even really think about the original when they think about The Blob.
Wait, what do you mean about that by the thing?
Well, The Thing was originally it was like this like 1940s like movie that was in black and white where
Oh yeah,
the
okay, yeah.
monster was
I
just a
thought you were
dude
about to
and
say that the 2003 thing was better than the 98.
no, no.
And I was about to have a problem with you. I was
No,
gonna
I
be like,
would have if I ever say anything remotely like that, I think you have the right to kill me.
no, I would have literally thrown hands with you. The 19 no, sorry, I meant 1982, right? The 1982 The Thing is the greatest horror film in my heart. It's my favorite horror film.
I mean, I think I don't have any trouble disagreeing with that. I
Okay,
mean, agreeing with that.
the next one is the aliens from that's movie is the Faculty.
I've never seen that.
I have it on DVD. It's actually like it's an interesting film. I don't love it, and I don't love the aliens design. These guys are ugly as shit, and they don't look scary to me at all. Look at them. I
Ew.
don't know. I haven't seen it in like maybe 6 years.
So Dollar General.
Yeah, I'll give it Dollar General. I'll say it's better than Leprechaun in design. Okay, these are from fuck, what's that movie? It came out on Netflix, right? The Quiet Place.
Zoom in on wait.
Please, it's the dudes from the Quiet
Zoom
Place,
in
I
on.
think.
I can't see it.
Yeah, it's the guys from the Quiet Place.
Yeah, that is. I'd say those go in night. The Death Angels. I'd say what are the Death Angels? I think they're all Death Angels. I put those.
What?
And I don't know. They're scary. Like I mean, they're
Yeah,
obviously scary. So I mean, I think they're obviously scary. So I put them in Nightmare Fuel.
I would. I don't think they're high up. I think they're like towards.
Or maybe they're all right. Maybe they're all right.
Yeah, I don't know. These guys in Nightmare
I
Fuel
don't
are
know.
really hard to
Maybe the
get.
bottom of or
Yeah, they're either bottom of Nightmare
because
Fuel
I
or
feel like Nightmare Fuel has become like a bit of a like just like Nightmare Fuel has become a bit of a class of titans that just weren't iconic enough to get into perfect.
yeah, I can't see him breaking through this line and being like if I'm naming characters like oh the T-1000, T-800, the freaking T-Rex from Jurassic Park, Pumpkinhead, and like I'm naming these guys. I'm not gonna be like oh well what about the dudes from The Quiet Place? I'm gonna be like oh yeah those guys are cool. Don't know if they touch these dudes, but they're cool. I like how all of these are like staple scary monsters, but then you have like the killer clowns from outer space who honestly should be in there all right.
Yeah, I mean that's where I would have put them, but I completely understand your reasoning for putting them in Nightmare Fuel.
They're one of my favorite movies of all time. I had to. Okay,
I know, like you can't betray your big
this
set.
is that freaking weird monster twin thingy from what's that movie called? Uh,
Again, I cannot see any of them.
Luke, it's that one movie, the fucking really fucked up movie. This is like the girl remembers she's like the twin in the back of her head and she goes around killing people and shit.
Oh my God, I know what you're talking about. Oh fuck, I can't remember the name of it though.
Like the beginning of the movie, she like runs into a
I'd
house and
say that
shoots
goes.
a family with a shotgun.
I think that'd be in there all right.
Martyrs, right? That's what's called Martyrs.
Martyrs, I don't think has a girl with a monster in her head. I mean, I've seen Martyrs recently. I think that's more
Uh,
of a torture flick.
oh yeah, no, not Martyrs. Martyrs is the one where she kills the girl. I'm getting movies mixed up. She
No,
was
it's all good, man.
scary. Do I put her up here with these guys? No. Connor.
Yeah, I'd put her in there all right.
Yeah, yeah, I think I'll put her in there all right. I don't know how high I'd put her up on here. Shit. Maybe like Behind the Predator.
Yeah.
I also don't remember that movie very well. I like remember the look. That's probably a good thing that I remember the look though. Oh, that's the fucking monster from the next one's the monster from Cloverfield, the giant one. Um,
Oh, fuck, how I forget the monster's name. Oh my god. Cloverfield's one of my favorite movies of all time.
dude, they're Nightmare Fuel. I don't know if they're like staples and deserve perfect specimen, but they definitely deserve
No,
Nightmare
but
Fuel.
Nightmare Fuel for fucking sure.
I put him behind. Dude, that's gonna sound so funny. I'm putting him behind the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Dude, no, have you seen the size comparison of the one that's shown at the end of Paradox compared to Godzilla?
No.
So basically at the end of Paradox there's that scene where I guess an adult version
Wait,
of
wait,
the
wait, wait, wait,
monster.
wait. Don't spoil it. I actually have only seen the
Oh,
first one.
I'm so sorry. I will not spoil it then.
I've only seen the original Cloverfield. I know that there's like three of them, and I want to get around to watching them so bad. But you have to understand, like, every time I want to get around to watching a film, a holiday comes by, and I have holiday movies I watch to get me in the spirit of the holiday. So I can, like, decorate and stuff. I always forget to go back to the movies I'm needing to watch.
That's completely understandable. I completely get that.
But no, I think just from the first movie, and I've seen a little bit of the second one, I really liked Cloverfield, and I think that they deserve to be right behind the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And for the Rancor feels weird because I do fucking love Star Wars, and that is my favorite Star Wars film. I don't know if that's a hot take. No,
No, I don't think it's not
yeah, I
at
think that's
all.
the normal take. But yeah, up in there. This is the whole Winnie verse, like the one where all the characters from Winnie the Pooh and like all those movies become evil. Like all
Oh,
of
Blood and Honey.
no, not just
That's dollar store.
no, not just Blood and Honey. Like the
That's
Pinocchio one,
Washington's made.
the Pinocchio one, all
Yeah,
of them.
Blood and Honey. Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah.
that
I
whole
put that in
verse.
fucking.
Yeah, I do too. I'll put Price Worth the Bomb in Dollar Store. My issue with it is this, right? It's such a cool idea. I actually think it's an amazing idea on paper. Like they have the new Mickey Mouse Steamboat Willie one. They have Blood and Honey. They have freaking Pinocchio, Bambi. Like it's a good idea. It's fun. I feel like if you did
And
it,
there's some
like
crazy scenes. Like, dude, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
you're
You
good.
continue. Like in the original Blood and Honey, when he makes Christopher Robin take a shower in his girlfriend's like ground up remains and starts like whipping him with her hair. And it's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I mean, but so here's my thing, right? On paper, I feel like making a scary movie about children's movies is good. They just didn't have enough
Oh
budget
yeah,
to
it's a
do it.
great concept. They didn't have the budget, and also, I mean, honestly, the second one, I'm sorry, my voice just cracked. The second one, the acting isn't terrible. I mean, the first one's just like you can tell they just were like, we've got a little bit of money and we've got some shitty costumes. Why not have a little bit of fun? They
Dude,
were
I
probably smoking a
remember
lot of weed.
watching
You
that
know.
first one with Samantha the day it came out. They had like a limited day run in our theater, and I watched it with
I
Samantha.
think that I think that we have a strange thing where both of our experience of watching Blood and Honey was with our ex girlfriend that we don't like.
Yeah, but no, me and Samantha went to the movie theater to go watch Blood and Honey, and they kicked us out for not being 18. So then we had to illegally watch it on a website on my phone. And
Like Soap to Go or some shit.
yeah, and we streamed it to the TV. Mid watch, my phone like just started going fucking crazy and tweaking out.
Oh my god, you like dude, those things are sketch as fuck. I
I
probably
know.
have like 9 different South Asian men monitoring my phone at any given time because of the movies I've pirated off of 123 movies.
Dude, 123 movies. There's so many better ones too. I can't. I don't want them to get striked, but there are a lot of better ones.
I know, but like, damn, that's just the most convenient.
But yeah,
Oh my
um,
god, put
did
this shit in fucking
did you and
night
Ava
perfect.
did you and Ava um watch it together?
Yeah, I first watched it at Eva's house, and Ava and I were watching it together. I don't remember if that's before or after we started dating, but like, it still is like when I think back on it, I'm like, yo, I should not have done that. But yeah,
Yeah.
anyways, um, dude, I know I keep jumping the shark on this one, not to make a pun out of it, but
Oh no, yeah. Sorry. This goes in perfect space, man.
perfect, perfect.
Dude,
I'd say yeah, right. Bruce belongs there,
that movie created like a wave of horror films to come out.
and it was also the first blockbuster of all
Yeah.
time.
It if Jaws never came out, almost none of these movies that we have reviewed, I mean, and ranked, and if you follow me on my Instagram, I've reviewed, would have ever came out. They wouldn't
What
have.
do you mean if the giant monster animal trend didn't happen, you don't think fucking Anaconda would exist?
No, it's not just the giant monster trend, dude. Jaws made horror movies mainstream.
Yeah, and it didn't just make horror movies mainstream. It was I mean, I know I just said this. It was the at the time of its release, I believe it was the highest grossing
Yeah,
movie
but
of
like
all time. I believe.
studios, there wouldn't be so many studios willing to take jumps at horror movies or being dedicated to only horror films. If Jaws didn't come out and show you can make money from horror films, like let's be honest, like it's the same thing that Texas Chainsaw Massacre did. Texas Chainsaw Massacre came out, right? When it came
Hmm.
out, what happened? People would make indie films. Films like Evil Dead came out. Why? Because Texas Chainsaw Massacre showed you you don't need a giant budget. You don't need a whole studio. You can still make money. Now, Josh showed you you don't need. You can be a giant studio and you can make a scary movie. You can make it fucking gross and repulsive, and you'll still make fucking money off of it if you know what you're doing, if you cast right, and if you take your time.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I think yeah, Jaws is one of the most iconic movies of all time, easily.
And I feel
And I
like
think it also it's crazy to think about how like societally that movie is why people are scared of fucking sharks. That movie. Like that movie is responsible for creating a fear that is now I think entrenched in probably 90% of people on this planet.
yeah,
And it is and it's just a fucking good movie too, man. It's just such a good movie.
yeah.
Now, you know what? This is one of my crazier takes. I will say there's this one movie that's a total Jaws ripoff called Orca that I like more than Jaws.
We there's some questionable. There's a questionable scene in Orca.
I'm trying to think of what that is. Is there a questionable scene in Orca?
There's a questionable scene in Orca.
I can't remember what that is, but like Orca,
I'm gonna talk to you about the questionable
no, it's
scene in
not.
Orca when we're done with this video.
I think Orca has the best kill of any horror movie I've ever seen, which is when the orca breaks the legs off of the side of the dockhouse and the girl in the wheelchair rolls into his mouth.
If that's not tough, then what is, bro? They're geniuses.
I know. But yeah, man, I feel very proud of this list. There's nothing on here that I'm necessarily upset
No, I'm
about,
not.
really.
I'm not hateful with anything and where they're placed. The only thing I might move, like okay, in my heart of hearts, I get a few movies that need to be moved. Like obviously, Evil Dead. I don't know where I'd put it, but it needs to be put somewhere else. And I know Clown should probably be put down and rank, and they're all right. Probably
Yeah,
right
and
in
then
front of
Pumpkinhead
Wishmaster.
should not be where it is. Like there's a lot of obviously
Okay, no, no,
biased
no.
choices.
In our hearts, Pumpkinhead deserves to be there. That's what matters. This film isn't based on.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like this is our
Yeah,
list after all.
like if we took it as an overview and we were like being as general with it as possible. Yeah, okay. The goats might even be different, but and Pumpkinhead would definitely be lower. The Fly would definitely be lower. Ash would definitely be lower. But like we're taking it from our standpoints, how we feel on these movies, and I feel like one good thing was that we were even on most films.
Yeah, we agreed on pretty much all of them.
Except for the big outlier, which is King Kong, where I think he's ass and you think he's amazing.
I don't think King Kong. Okay, I need to say this right now. I do not think that King Kong is scary. I don't really like King Kong. I like Peter Jackson's King Kong. Actually, I do think that's a good
Mm-hmm.
movie. I mean, up to the point where they get to the city, then I think it's ass. But like when they're on Skull Island and they're fighting all the giant bugs, and you see all the wildlife, the V Rex and shit. I think that's great. But like, I'm not a big King Kong fan. I was just saying, like, I think that if we're talking about in terms of his like, how iconic he is,
Mm-hmm.
I think he belongs in Perfect because like he is obviously one of the most iconic characters in film history. But I don't necessarily. I think that's why I was totally fine not putting him on because I don't personally think he should be there. I just think that that is where he is. But yeah, I don't know.
In my opinion, I think like I think King Kong is good and stuff. Okay, I guess I can't say King Kong is entirely a Godzilla knockoff because Godzilla did come out 20 years after King Kong. But I feel like modern King Kong is so heavily based off Godzilla, and I feel like Godzilla did more for the series that King Kong came from, and making like.
Well, I mean, yeah, and now King Kong can't even get a movie made without riding on the popularity of Godzilla.
So
So
I
like,
can't say King Kong deserves to be high in my heart. I mean, like if you're saying off of iconicness and stuff, maybe he sits in Nightmare Fuel at best, but I even think he's just in there all right. Like I think as a general
well, I mean, the only
consensus,
reason I say that is because that scene with King Kong
holding the girl at the top of the
might
Eiffel
be
Tower and they're
Empire.
flying around him.
Yeah, that is one of the most iconic scenes in movie history, and that's really, I think, just like that.
I
And
think
it's
it's
been.
equally iconic as the scene where Godzilla is standing in the middle of Tokyo from the original, and he's like he walks
I
through the
mean, I
power
would say
lines.
in terms of my personal opinion, I would agree with that. But I think in terms of like culturally, like literally every single thing I can think of that like tackles the like giant like whether it's the Simpsons or like really anything that like would like reference something like that, they always reference the Empire State Building with the things with the planes flying around it. And
Okay,
that's why I was gonna say like perfection. I don't necessarily think he belongs there though. Like that's not
yeah,
I don't think I think that it's kind of uninspired. Like I mean like
I think as a character in my heart, like right, just in my heart, I put him in there all right.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's where I would put him too.
So
It's
we
just
know
that
we put him.
like
Then we
I
put
was
him in there all right because we know both agreed that we
yeah.
put him at.
Yeah, but I was just saying in terms of like a pragmatic sense, I think that if you're talking about his like cultural influence, I would put him in perfection, but I don't think he belongs
Okay,
there.
but he's not
That's
even
just
like
what I was saying.
imperfection. I don't even know if I can say he has the most iconic scenes. You have Frankenstein like hiding from the guy from the fire scene, which I think is super iconic. Bela Lugosi's eyes lit up as Dracula's scene. I think that's more iconic. I think the Jaws cover is more iconic than Godzilla.
I mean,
And then
I
King
was
Kong.
just what I was saying was purely in like the way in which like I agree with that. Like in my opinion, I think that those are all much more profound moments. I was just saying that like
Mm.
culturally, like in general,
No, I'm talking about
if you
culture
were to
too.
if you were no, I but I feel like if you were to compare like using one of those examples, if you were to say which one of these has been referenced more, King Kong on the Empire State Building or Frankenstein hiding from the fire, I would say King Kong 100%.
What about the Bela Lugosi's eyes?
I mean, that's definitely a competition for sure. Like I was just saying that I feel like in terms of its iconicness, I think it belongs there. And
I'm
I don't
actually
think that's
wondering
easy to
now.
dismiss.
The most referenced movie scene ever is from Psycho. Alfred
That
Hitchcock
makes complete
Psycho.
sense. I'm not shocked by that at all. I'm not
I thought
surprised
it
by
was
that
gonna be
one
the
bit.
Here's Johnny, honestly.
I think that's probably up there. Like I think that's probably in the top 10. But like 100%, like the shower scene from Psycho, I mean that's in everything. Like I can't like Family Guy, Simpson,
Yeah.
like everybody's done the fucking shower scene.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, man, I'm proud of this list. I'm proud of what we did with
Yes,
this,
bro.
man.
We dominate this list thing. Thank you guys for freaking watching. I hope you
Yeah,
guys
for
don't hate our
sure.
list too much. Alright, we'll see you next
I
time we
know.
do a video. Bye.
Love you guys. Bye.